Hey, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. And swastiastu from Bali. I just wanted to do a quick little love reading for all of my single people out there. Let's dive into it. Welcome to Healing House, of course. I'm Miss Theo, and if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. If this reading resonates with you, please let me know below so I can continue sending these beautiful divine messages your way. But let's just begin and just asking for a clearing for everyone who's watching this video here right now and giving great thanks for them showing up here and being here with me. Ooh, okay, a card already came out. So let's go. Okay, so you have the Two of Pentacles. Seems as if you are making a decision, but it did come upside down. So what's coming through is that you are sick of dating. You're sick of doing the runaround. You're sick of making choices here and there, and you're just ready to really relax and surrender into love. So it sounds like if you're watching this, you might have been single for a while, or you might have been just really putting in the work. But sometimes attracting love is actually not putting in the work. It's actually being open. Okay, let's see what comes up. Okay, Queen of Swords. Yes, upside down. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords, you can see she's trying to make decisions, right? She's got her little swords up. She's got to make a decision. She's using her intuition, but it also feels like you are tired of, again, making decisions, having conversations with people who don't really have, who maybe you're feeling like not worth your time to communicate with. So that is that challenge here, is that you're just getting kind of tired of all of this stuff, which is understandable. Dating these days is tough, and depending on where you live, you know, you might have a small pool, or you might have too big of a pool. Like if you're from like LA, I know that dating there can be really tough. And it's hard to find people who are really aligned with you and authentic and who want to commit because everyone is out there having fun. But okay, let's continue. These cards are coming out fast. What are the subconscious things that this viewer needs to know about their dating life and about their dating journey? What are the subconscious things that they should know about this situation at hand? What are the subconscious things that they should know about? All right, Divine. This may be a quick reading or may not be a quick reading. I don't know. We'll see. However they want to guide me. But again, please subscribe and like and share this with anybody who you think might be able to use any of the messages in here. And also, as you're receiving these messages, just keep in mind that some of them might be for you and some of them might not be, because this is a collective reading. It's drawing on so many people's energies. All right, this card coming out. Oh, okay. The subconscious things. Subconscious things you might not be aware of, or that you should be aware of. Seven of Wands. And you can see this person is fighting away all of the, it looks like, honestly, it looks very phallic, but all of these, it's like fighting away all of the beeps, you know what I'm saying? And you're just sick of it. You're like actually trying to fight away some of their energy. And so this, you might not be even conscious. You might not even be conscious about this, that even though your body's probably bringing it up, you're starting to feel annoyed, you're starting to feel tired, drained, frustrated with the whole process of dating. And yeah, maybe it's time for you to actually cut them out, knock them out of the way, clear the area. That might actually be a little healthier for you, because right now there's too many sticks in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And they might not all be, probably not actually, there for your highest good. And when you have too many people, or sometimes when you're dating too many people at the same time, it's actually not opening up doors to what's meant for your highest good. Okay, something's also coming through saying that it's a good time for you to block out the noise, detach from these people you've been interacting with, communicating with, and if they're not feeling fulfilling to you, then time to let them go. And actually time to give yourself that love. Because when you do that, that actually gives a signal to the universe that like you're taking yourself seriously, your own self-care. And how you treat yourself is how you show other people how to treat you as well. So maybe ask yourself if you're really taking care of number one first, because that's what's most important anyways. And when you do that, that's when doors really do open up. It's really cool. Okay, how about the recent past for this beautiful, ooh, that's too many, but I'm gonna do this one on the ground. Something in the past, judgment. And let's see here, judgment. So in the past, you've had to make some judgment calls. You've had to, it's also kind of like karma. What comes around goes around. And you've had to just figure out how to find that balance in your love life and figuring out who's telling the truth, deciphering who's telling the truth. And that's probably why you're also tired, because you're going around having to figure out who's telling you the truth, and you don't know who to trust. And this is actually a major arcana card too. So this is something major that you've had to deal with in the past. And it just seems like, it's not very efficient for your time. It's not getting you to where you actually want to be. So let's see what they want you to do. Yeah, it's just giving me that you're tired. You're tired of doing this. You're tired of making the judgments. You're tired of all the BS that comes along with the dating life. What are the conscious things that the viewer... Okay, it's Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, oh no, I'm sorry, it's the Page of Pentacles. It was upside down. Ooh. Oh man, you can hear the insects are coming out loud right now. Maybe that's a sign to you to stop messing with someone. This looks like it's someone younger. The page is probably someone younger in your life, younger than you, or younger in energy and emotional maturity. But Page of Pentacles is actually somebody who comes forward with that offer, who's willing to put in some of the work, but they're young at it. They just don't have experience. But upside down, okay, you probably have been in a situation where somebody younger in that energy brought it to you and then took it back, or seemed like they were going to potentially be a new beginning, but then took it back as well. And it seems like they need to do more work on themselves anyway. So something that you are conscious about. And if that doesn't resonate with you, then let it go. It can also have something to do with your money and your relationship with partners and their money as well. I mean, how you have your relationship with money and your relationship with your partner and your money as well. Or maybe somebody who's really new in their career, and even though you liked them, they're just not quite where they need to be yet to align with you. So you might be someone who is, hello. You might be somebody who is, really strong in their career at the moment, but you're aware that you tend to maybe attract this kind of energy. So that's why you got to start getting rid of these people, dudes or whatever, or masculine energies. And it could be women too who have masculine energy. So just time for you to clear the space, clear the roster. Hear noises. All right. How about the near future? What can the viewer expect in the near future? What can the viewer expect in the near future regarding their dating life? Let's see. Near future, my dear, please. Ooh. Okay, near future. Somebody is working on their monies and is really focused on building their material wealth, their career, working really hard. You can see this person working really, really hard on what's right in front of them, not looking anywhere else. But underneath it, you can see he's wearing red tights underneath his cloak, and red is the color of power and passion. So they're working on somebody, whoever this is working on their stability and their structure. And hidden beneath it is that their inspiration is to have that passion and power. Interesting. So in your near future, you might come across somebody who is, yes, that's what it is. Instead of the Page of Pentacles, you may come across someone who is more mature in their career and who is responsible and who really cares about building the stability in their life. And not only for themselves, but for the future hopes of passion and power. But in order for you to really even potentially have that option of meeting that type of person, you've got to do this work first. So they're showing you subconscious, because these are subconscious things that you're not aware of, that you've got to do the work and clear the roster. Make space. Because if we don't have space, then that doesn't have room for that to land. It doesn't have room in your life for this potential partner to land in your life. You know, if we're talking about divine feminine versus divine masculine energy, and not gender specific, but energy wise, typically the masculine energy is the one to provide and to build a security and safe, secure home, where the feminine is the one who's nurturing and loving and, you know, and really in tune with their intuition and those kinds of gifts, right? So if you're looking for that type of dynamic, where you want somebody who is focusing on their money and safety and who can provide that kind of safety for you as well. Not saying that you're gonna like leech off of them, but you know, you go make your money too. But it's important to have a partner who is willing to put in the hard work. But you got to do the work and clear that roster. Okay, how do you view this situation at hand? How do you view, woo, that flopped up. Okay. 5 of Cups, but it is reversed. But 5 of Cups, I mean, look at this guy. He's, you know, you may have lost hope. The cups represent emotions and relationships and love. And you can see that a bunch of the cups have spilled over, you know. So you probably have multiple situations that you've experienced that haven't worked out. And you're a bit disappointed, understandably, totally understandably. But what you don't realize, babe, is these 2 cups over here are still standing up straight and they're still upright and full. So take that attention away from this. Cut the cords, clear the roster, get rid of these cups that have spilled, dry your eyes, my love, and turn around and focus on your own cup, your own relationship with self, and be open to the potential. Okay, it's actually saying be open to the potential of somebody or the type of person that may not be your normal type. So being open, also getting out of your own head. Okay, hold on. Let's try it. Okay, what are the outside environmental influences to the viewer's dating life? What are the outside environmental influences? Outside environmental, you guys, it's hot out here. I'm sweating. And maybe someone feels nervous or sweaty themselves. Okay, what are the outside environmental influences, or how do other people view this? Okay, whoa. It is the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. And 4 is all about stability. And look at this person, like praying. They got the 3 swords hung up on the wall, which is, you know, their mind, their ego, their intellect, their truths, their decisions. Actually, this looks like, okay, it looks like you know what you want and you're hung it up on the wall, you're waiting, and you have 1 sword across your lap and you're praying. Or outside influences. You're praying or someone's praying. Or this other person. Oh, no, this looks like maybe it's your potential partner, actually, that they are praying. They know what they want. Okay, outside influences. So they know what they want. And they're praying. for their potential ships to come in and their potential partner to come in as well. So there is somebody out there praying probably for someone just like you, boo. Oh. Yes, and if you look at the art right here, there's one person on their knees and one person up here. So it looks like they're praying that hope one day they can actually, even propose to somebody on their knees, praying for that. Oh, okay, dang, okay. Whoever that resonates with, exciting. That's very, very exciting. Okay, praying for stability and love and relationships. Also, some of you might be getting pressure from family and friends to get into a relationship, and they might be praying for you, but which is sweet and all, but, try your best not to give into that pressure, because everything in divine timing. And how can you actually speed up the timeline of that love coming into your life is by you, again, doing this work. Removing the distractions. That's what it is, they're distractions. You gotta raise yourself out of that timeline and stop messing with these people, the immature, the young, the inexperienced. Now, I'm not saying that if they're young in age that, that's necessarily a bad thing, but are they mature? Are they ready? Are they happy in their own lives, Big questions. Okay, how about the hopes and fears of the viewer in their dating life? For these beautiful single people, what are the hopes and fears? What messages do you have for them, my love? Hopes and fears. Woo! Oh. Okay. Your hopes and fears. Your hopes are that you're gonna get the 10 of Cups, which is an overflow and abundance of love. Look at it. They got a family. They got kids playing in the background, cups in a rainbow. So this is what you're wishing for. Oh, you were wishing for this happiness, the pot at the end of the rainbow, which you absolutely deserve. That's beautiful. I feel like this is, okay. Another one that came, okay, hopes and fears. Something about religion. What was the Hierophant upside down? Which is about you actually becoming the teacher. Okay. What you may be afraid that this is not going to come into fruition, but what this is encouraging you to do is actually lean in on your own intuition. Ask yourself, what are the things, people, places, things in your life that you can release that will actually align you into this timeline and this frequency? And you don't have to ask anybody else. It came upside down, so you don't actually have to go ask anybody else. You know the answers within. So stop playing with yourself. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's what they told me to say. So don't come at me. But yeah, stop playing with yourself. And well, in multiple ways, I guess, but it's time to take yourself seriously as well and be honest, and no judgment here. Be honest about your habits, your dating habits, and be honest about what you actually need to let go of and what you can keep. And what you need to do, the work that you need to do, that inner work. So let's see what happens and what the potential outcome is for these beautiful single peoples, for my single fam. What is the potential outcome, Divine? What is a potential outcome? Whoa! Oh my goodness. Whoa. You have the sun and the moon. Yo. And they're both major arcana cards. Oh, don't fret, my pet, because look at what the outcome is potentially is the sun and the moon. There are things hidden that you cannot see. Yeah, but also at the same time, it's about you leaning into that intuition, going within and focus on yourself, your life, your own gifts. So this reading does feel a little bit feminine energy leaning. Again, not gender, but feminine energy leaning, because, and it's not even that, but even the masculines, we all have the power of intuition, right? And look at this duality, the light and the dark, the sun and the moon in a way, the shadow and the light. If you haven't done shadow work yet, and what that is when you just basically go within, you become friends with their shadow side, you really acknowledge them and you work through it. And when you work through your shadow side, it actually empowers you. And when you do that, coupled with that inner work, you get the outcome of the sun, which is warmth and sunshine. Look at that baby, so happy. Potential to even have a baby if that's what you want. And then cloaked in this beautiful cloak of red and orange, which is passion, creativity, birthing of happiness. That's so beautiful, you guys. Look at that. Gorgeous. So dry your eyes. You already know the work you have to do. You're intuitive. You are the judgment card. You know how to make good judgments. So stop playing with yourself. Do the work. Clear the roster. Let go of all the energies that are distractions. And keep on keeping on, And a big thing is just making sure that you stay in a high frequency of love, and whatever affirmations that you need to do in order to stay in that flow, then do it, And just, you can even say, like, I deserve the love that I give in return. And whatever affirmation that might be, find it for you, repeat it every single day. A beautiful butterfly just flew by, so that's also another sign of this transformative period in your life. Allow yourself to transform into the next timeline and just see what kind of potential partner or partners you could actually attract into your life. So yeah, all hope is not lost, y'all. Do the work and see what magic unfolds, and that hopefully one day your beautiful dreams will come true. All right. So much love to you guys, and sending you a lot of just warm energy into your heart right now. Imagining the golden white light enveloping your heart, giving you lots of love, and the reminder to love yourself to the fullest, because that's what matters most. So love yourself and be in a beautiful frequency of high vibrations and love, and yeah, see the magic unfold. Okay. If you liked this message, then please let me know below, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with any other single person that you think might need this guidance, or might, have some messages in here for them. And I will catch you guys next time. Oh, of course, I forgot. If you want to book a one-on-one reading with me as well, just hit me up, let me know, and I would be honored. Okay. Clearing for you guys. Love you. Peace.